Hi, everyone. This is a video about understanding each other, which right now, Gustavo and I have been working together almost 2 years. And there's something that I've said or he said that we're not understanding. It's not making sense to either of us, I don't think. It's not making sense to me. So let me see. So if let me try and see if I'm understanding what you're saying. So we were exploring this other website and I wanted to look the platform and I wanted to see how much it costs because we're on the free plan, right? So I said, oh, would you just click on that button that says upgrade now? I think that's what it said. And then, is that your memory of what happened?
Yeah, so far.
Okay. And then what happened when I said, would you push on that button that says upgrade now?
Then I stopped you and said, Mer, my memory is that you and I have already talked about this upgrade now button at least 3 times. And we had already decided not to upgrade. And
yes.
Is your memory? I think I said something like that.
Yeah, is that your memory? You asked me what was, I said, well, yeah. When we're making less money a month, it didn't make sense to spend money there. And then in my world, every so often, every 6 months or so, I want to check there and see if it's a match now to spend money there, to if that is a platform we want to use or not. So yes, I agree that at least 3 times we've checked and I want to check again. And then my memory is, I'm seeing you nodding your head. And then my memory is you started talking about what happened at your birthday party. And I got lost. So I'm asking for more clarification now.
Okay.
Because up to that point, I had the idea we were both understanding each other. And then what did you say now? Now let's just have the conversation at this point, because I think that's, rather than what we said before, let's just start from here. Okay. Yeah? Okay.
Well, in my birthday party on Zoom, I remember you asking people if they wanted to express any appreciation for me. And someone said something like that I was not afraid to ask difficult questions. And then that person provided further explanation, further details, saying, well, what I meant with a difficult question was that you are not afraid to interrupt the other person, to let that person know your perspective, your point of view. So
wait, so let me tell you if I've got this point.
Okay.
Before you say something else. So at your birthday, on your birthday party, when we had that Zoom party, someone told you that they really appreciated that you weren't afraid to ask difficult questions. And then they expanded that by saying, when the other person is saying something that was different than your perspective, that you were willing, or she'd witnessed you interrupting, what I would call interrupting for connection, by letting the other person know what your perspective was. Is that okay? So I've lost the trail there. Like how does that apply to the green button? Would you press the green button?
Oh, okay. Now it's more clear to me what's going on.
Good.
Okay, so what I did, interrupting you when you wanted to click on the green button, I interrupted you saying, so when I did that, for me was doing, I was doing what that person said, that I interrupt the other person. I know how to interrupt the other person to know, to express my opinion, to express what's going on in me. So I was acknowledging in myself that I was doing what that person said that they appreciate me doing.
I think I might have a clue here. When I said, would you press that green button? Instead of saying yes or no, you brought in that story to say, to explain to me that in that moment, you had the sense of interrupting me because I wanted you to push that button and you didn't want to.
Yes.
So instead of saying, no, I won't push the button, or yes, I will push the button, your answer was to say your point of view.
Yes.
Hmm.
Is that more clear to you now?
I think so. I am wrapping my head around what I'm hearing is that what just happens, what you're framing as interrupting. So what you were doing was expressing your point of view. Let's leave that word interrupting out because my mind takes it somewhere else. What you're saying is that you expressed yourself, what was true for you.
Yes.
And that's something you may not have done in the past if people were expressing something that was different than how you felt.
Well, in the past, I interrupted. Okay, I'm skipping the word interrupt. So in the past, I used to express what was going on in me. The thing is, the way I expressed that is different now. Because now I say, oh, my memory is this your memory? And then I check with you. So in the past,
yes,
I wouldn't check with the other person. I just would say, oh no, let's not do that again. We have already done this 3 times already, and I don't want to do that again. Just that, you know?
Oh, okay. I have no idea now what happened then. I would like to right now check with you. We have this mutual understanding and memory that we've checked this 3 times in the past 2 years, at least 3 times. And you're wondering, and you're not wanting to do it now.
Yes.
Would you be willing to tell me why you don't want to do it? Do you prefer to spend your time differently, or do you, what's going on in you about that?
I prefer to use my time differently.
So you're not saying no to pushing the green button. You're saying you prefer to use your time in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And because we're on this call working together and we were exploring this website or this platform, whatever it's called, what would you like to do differently? Is it something about getting off this call or changing our topic and our direction?
Change our topic in another direction.
So that provides me more information. When you don't just say, I don't want to go there. Okay, why not? Well, I want to use my time differently. Well, what do you want to do differently? Do you want to go play on a video game or, go for a jog? Or so it gives me more information when you say that and helps me settle in. Well, they've always said that about our needs are our gift, right? So our strategies can be as well. I'm fine with that.
Me too.
Oh, because we can make a decision of how we spend our time together. If both of us don't want to do the same thing, we both have needs that we can attend to in other ways, then we'll part ways. And if we want to keep working on a topic we decide, then we can. It's up to us. So this was an example for me. The reason I asked to have it recorded was because my experience was that I wasn't understanding you and you weren't understanding me. And then that can lead to a kind of a distress. Either I've put it over in the parking lot to deal with it later, or I'm going to need a pop to settle into myself and take some minutes, which I'm going to suggest right now anyway, that we have it 2 minutes now to. So this is the kind of way that Gustavo and I interact. And if you would like to ask more questions or make comments, we'd love to hear how you received this. So you could put it below. You can also subscribe and, click that button to have the bell so that you know when we update another video. Did you want to add something, Gustavo?
No, I was just, the like button. It
Oh,
helps us to make this video to reach more people as well. So if you enjoyed watching this video, if you learned anything out of it, so press the like button.